it too big. So now I have to, I used chunkier wool than the video was using, and I forgot to account for that. So we're making her shorter. I'm doing work on an essay for college, and I'm like struggling with it so much. The theme of the essay is art and climate change, and how art helps climate change and stuff like that, but I'm like struggling so much. There's not a lot of like art journals or anything like that about certain artists that I'm looking at as well, which is like kind of frustrating. I found some really cool stuff as well though. Penelope Gottlieb, she has like amazing work. Like I'll put pictures of what I found here. I am obsessed with her work. Like I don't know how I haven't found her sooner. A lot of her work stands for like extinct plants and using extinct plants to make art. Another one of her series is about she added her own drawings to John James Audubon, his work, and basically the plants are like trapping the birds that he created. It kind of blurs the line of like what's his work and what's hers, and I think that's really interesting to think about. Like, when does it become her work? Okay, so let's have a little quick crochet and a chat. I don't know how well this is gonna go because my brain can't do two things at once, but we'll try. I made myself a coffee with the barista soya milk. I've never had barista soya milk, but it's like so much creamier than regular soya milk. So I think I'm gonna try the barista coconut milk next. It's a little bit more expensive, but it is nice. Yeah. I'm also working on a different crochet project than I started the video with, because I just couldn't stand the other one that I was doing. Like, I was working on it for ages, but no matter what I did, I didn't like the wool. I didn't like the pattern that I was doing, because I started off making like a cardigan, and then I changed my mind and I was like, I could do a crochet jumper instead, but I'd already started the cardigan pattern, so I kept going with the cardigan pattern and ended up with just a big rectangle that's too long to be a cardigan, and like the shape of it isn't correct for like any other type of pattern. And then I found out that I didn't actually have enough wool to do the crochet cardigan in the first place. So, and then I was just so bored of the project as well, because I just thought the wool was boring. Like, I thought I could have done a better job with if I had like different colored wools to incorporate into the pattern. Like here I'm using like 4 different colors already, and I think it's already like, even though it's all the same stitch, it's a more fun pattern already. Like, it's a bit more unique looking. I'm thinking of turning it into a handbag, but I just know I won't use it, but I might be able to sell it, because I could just unravel the rectangle that I'm after doing and like reuse the wool into a project that I'll actually use. I'll actually put a screenshot of the pattern that I've created for a mushroom cropped jumper that I want to make. That's going to be my next like big project. Like right now this is a crochet crop top. It's going to be a long sleeved mesh crop top, but it's not really that big of a project because it's kind of just experimenting with particularly this kind of stitch, the treble crochet, I think it's called. It's like a mesh type stitch, and I wanted to practice that, so that's the whole point of doing this. And also to use up the wool, because I actually don't like how thin this wool is. Like, it's really nice for things like crop tops and stuff like that, but I just yeah, I just wanted to make this like long sleeved crop top thing, so it's not really nice for like making warm stuff. So in future I think I'm just going to try and stick with like chunky yarn and things like that. My next project, I want to be a jumper, and it's going to be cropped. I've already made the pattern for it. I need to buy the wool, which is, it is going to be quite an expensive project, but I'm really excited about making it because I really like the pattern that I made. I made an alternative version of it with a SpongeBob theme, so who knows, maybe you'll see a SpongeBob crop top down the line. I don't know, like crochet is definitely just something that's at the start of the year. I started doing it in January and it's now, today's March 13th, so I've been doing it for 3 months now. It started off as a January New Year, it started off as a January New Year's resolution, and then I just kept doing it. Like the first thing I made was a bandana, and then because we were coming into spring, I didn't really want to make a hat because we're coming into spring. So yeah, like it's definitely been one of those things that I've been spending a lot of time on it. Time that I would have spent on art, I've been spending on crochet. And there's just so much like not gratitude, what's the word? There's just a sense of pride when you finish something and you can wear it. Because one of the crop tops I made already I can't wear because it's too cold to wear it yet. But I just can't wait for the sun to come out and be shining and nice and warm, and I can actually wear the thing I made. And I want someone to ask me, oh, that's so nice, where did you get that? And I'll be like, I made it myself. Like like that's gonna be, when someone says that to me, I'm just gonna die on the spot. Because oh, I also don't use stitch markers. I don't know if there's any point when you can have bobby pins. That's all I've been using for a stitch marker. Okay, so we seem to have gotten to the part of the video where it's time for me to just talk about how I wasn't able to get any more clips because I have been so busy since the start of recording this studio vlog. I don't even remember, I think that the very first clip is from like 2 weeks ago because, okay, so the essay that you saw the ASMR from, that is due to be handed in on Wednesday, I think, this Wednesday, and today is Saturday. So I've kind of been working on that. I have been working on college studio work, and like I just haven't been thinking to record clips from it. It's just not in my mind. It's just not a priority right now. So I haven't been able to get more clips for the vlog, and then before you know it, it's Paddy's Day, and I didn't take any clips from that. My boyfriend was with me and I was with my best friend and we were all just hanging out. Obviously I would have felt awkward recording that. Paddy's Day was really nice though, because it was it's like the first Paddy's Day in like 2 years, so it was really nice to go out and the weather wasn't too bad. Like the weather was actually really nice that day, I think. So that was a really nice couple of days. And then after Paddy's Day we were back in college for a week, and it's all ahead. Like so busy in college. We have 1 week left of college, a 2-week break, and then one more week, I think. No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks left of college, a 2-week break, and 1 week left of college. So we have 3 weeks of actual classes, which is absolutely crazy because I don't feel ready at all. At the end of this semester, we're putting on like an exhibition or a showcase, and I just don't feel prepared for that at all. Like, I don't feel like my work is up to standard. I don't feel like it's gonna look good. I don't feel like... Can you hear my dog walking around? Molly, what's up? Come here. Art for me has become really difficult to do. Like, I have really started associating it with work. Like, just in general work, college work, hard work. It doesn't feel like a hobby so much anymore. So I've just been feeling like incredibly unmotivated to actually make any of my own work, because the work I make in college is completely different than the work I make in my free time, and it's just been so unmotivating because like I've been crocheting a lot as well, and I've been enjoying crochet more than art, which is something I wasn't expecting, because the thing with crochet is that you have something at the end of it. Like, you have something that you're going to use and wear, and like I love that, but you can't really do that with art. Like, art just stays on the page and it hangs up, and art serves a purpose too, but I've just been finding crochet much more gratifying than making art, and it's just resulted in this really bad, like, unmotivated feeling that I'm getting. This is really the only piece, and it's taken me the whole week to do it. Normally my portraits and stuff like that take around 3 hours at most. 3 hours at most. This one though, this took me just about 7 hours to complete. The line art and sketching alone was 4 hours and 45 minutes, I think. And then the colouring obviously must have been 2 or 3 hours, which is crazy because at the time I didn't feel like it went like that, but I was just working on this very incrementally, and I wanted to make sure to get all of the details right. I used like a couple of different photos from Pinterest. It kind of all started, this is like the second kind of lo-fi kitsune aesthetic that I'm going for. I'll put a picture up of like a couple of the first two I did, because it started off as I found a photo on Instagram of I think it was like a laundromat or something, and it had like neon lighting in it, and I just wanted to replicate that in an illustration. I wanted to replicate that aesthetic, that like liminal kind of look. So I did a couple of sketches of different photos that I liked the aesthetic of, and one of them was a train, and that's how I ended up here, I guess. But the other one was like, I decided I wanted to draw vending machines. I wanted to do a vending machine like aesthetic illustration, but like it didn't go as good as I wanted it to. I don't think it looks that good. Like, it looks like I would love to redraw it, but I definitely want to do more of this kind of aesthetic drawing, and kind of get my skills up a little bit, and then redraw that first aesthetic one that I did. But this one I am so happy with. I didn't think of recording clips at the time because it just wasn't a priority. I was trying to enjoy the art I make. I'm trying to get back into enjoying it and not making it feel like work, because as an artist who posts on Instagram and I guess YouTube now, like, it just feels like I have to record everything, I have to share everything, I have to tell everyone what I'm doing, I have to post everything. But that, like, I just want to draw, man. Like, I just miss being an artist and not being some sort of, like, not worrying about showing everyone. Like, so that's what I tried to do with this piece. I tried to just enjoy it, enjoy the process, take it as slow as I wanted to, because I'm normally quite fast when I work. So I was really just trying to enjoy the process again, and I really did. So I hope it's okay that you can only see the time lapse. I'm really great. Like, I love that Procreate does record a little time lapse of your work. Like I think the time lapse is like 5 minutes long, or maybe it's 7 minutes. Like it's really long because of the amount of time I put into it, and I really do hope the amount of time I put in shows. And that was something I was a bit worried of. I actually prefer this piece before it was coloured, like just with flat colours and with no colours. I think it looks the best. I think the shading kind of like hides a lot of it, or maybe I just haven't really learned how to shade yet. I just wanted to say thank you for watching and sticking with me through this. Follow me on social media if you do want to keep up with what I'm doing. I try to post on Instagram, but I'm trying to take a break at the same time. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.